UNH is down 3.79%. The stock is trending again, this time due to fresh headlines that the US Department of Justice is investigating parts of its business, sparking heated debates among traders, investors, and analysts across social platforms. The DOJ probe reportedly focuses on potential antitrust concerns related to the company's ownership of both an insurance arm and health services operations, an issue that has surfaced before. Some committee members argue that this investigation is simply a rehash of previous scrutiny that hasn't resulted in major penalties. Others, however, worry that the timing, so close to the company's upcoming earnings release, could add uncertainty and volatility just when investors were already anxious about broader healthcare sector pressures. Short-term traders and swing players are debating whether this news could trigger a deeper sell-off, especially if weak earnings or cautious guidance follow. Some investors fear that if the DOJ probe gains traction, it could force structural changes to parts of UnitedHealth's vertically integrated model, a model that has historically given it significant market power and scale advantages. On the flip side, more bullish voices in the community see the sell-off as potentially overdone. They point to reports of recent insider buying by top executives, interpreting this as a sign of confidence that the company's fundamentals remain solid and any regulatory headwinds will be manageable. Long-term holders emphasize UnitedHealth's dominant position in managed care, its diversification into health services through Optum, and its consistent track record of navigating regulatory hurdles over the decades. Some also argue that the antitrust angle is politically driven and unlikely to result in dramatic breakups or fines, especially given past outcomes with similar inquiries. As a result, they see this dip as a rare chance to add shares of a high quality company at a discount, particularly if earnings come in strong or the company reiterates a strong guidance for the rest of the year. For now, the debate is intense. Will the DOJ headlines will the DOJ headlines and looming earnings be a double whammy for UNH, or will this turn into another classic buy the fear moment that rewards patient investors? Many traders are watching key support levels closely, looking for signs of capitulation before jumping in. Others are eyeing peer companies and the broader healthcare ETF XLV to gauge whether the selling is isolated or symptomatic of wider sector weakness. Yeah. Okay. Intraday low in this session 2.77. Let's see what we have. This is the daily chart on the line trend, has now gone bearish since. Let's see now. We have lower prices. Okay. Let's see now. We have up to Tuesday. We have we have a sideways movement with a slight bias to the downside, and then by Tuesday the 5th of August, I failed to mention, and then by Wednesday the 6th of August is expected to inch up and also consolidate again before the downtrend continues. Yeah, that's what we have here. 2.88 is the upper projection. Before now, we had 2.88, 2.94, 136, 303.27, 365.44, 392.15, 488.65. Yeah, those are the some of the projections in play at the moment. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart and see what's going on. On the 4-hour chart, we have weakness is expected to remain in place up till the close of today's trading session. That is today, the 24th of July, and then by Friday, the 25th, a bounce is expected to play out and remain in place for the whole of that session, and then again continue the downtrend. These are just extrapolations, no guarantee that that will be the case. Upper projection on this 4-hour chart is currently in play, is 302.48. I believe we saw that on the daily chart as well. But before now, we had just yesterday, no, in this session as a matter of fact, just in the, if you like, post-market session or rather the early hours of today, they had before, probably before this news broke, they had projections, upper projections all the way: 302.48, 314.09, 326.80, 334.65. Yeah, so um, setting pressure is just like the weakness is expected to play out in the stock, is also expected to continue to play out on its 10 and 21 period moving averages. They must be really seriously bearish right now. Let's have a look. Okay, no, not surprisingly, not that bearish. The first derivative is positive, indicating that the weakness is decelerating, but the weakness is still hasn't the deceleration hasn't reached the 21 period moving average on this 4-hour chart. Yeah, so upper projections we have 288, um, down projection 277. This going by this intraday low 277, and even lower prices. So it could still print lower prices. Yeah, we can apply the market grid, and it's going to show us the possibility of that happening. Let's see. Yeah, okay, lower prices still possible. We can see that okay, 27. We have that 277 here, 276. So there's even a lower price there, 276.15. Yeah, and that's that 288 as well. There coincides with the Fibonacci projection on the daily chart. So let's see if we have lower prices on the daily chart here. Okay, well, I don't think we do. Okay, it's still holding up. We have 286.48 here. So our best bet is the daily charts, where we have those values. We have 276 down there. So yeah, it's that's what's going on. We'll see. It might be. I mean, fundamentally, the company, this is a sound company. I think if you really want to buy this, you have to, yeah, be patient. Be patient, and yeah, I really can't say that. If, I really can't. I can't. I really can't say that. This I can really can't say that this is not overdone now. I really can't say that it's not overdone, but even, yeah, even at that, lower prices could still print. So it definitely, it is a deep to watch. It's a stock to watch, and see what's going to come out. At various times, opportunities, spikes will happen. I think for traders, this will be really good for them. For traders, it will be really good for them. For long-term investors, it's gonna be a nerve-wracking one. It's gonna be a nerve-wracking one for them. So let's see how things go, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.